Hello, my friend. Welcome back to our 30-day aroma point journey. Today we get to play with cardamom. Grab your cardamom and I'll see you back here. All right, here we are, you, me, and this delicious, rich treasure, true treasure of an ally. Cardamom is a true treasure of an ally. This idea of embodying true wealth of all the oils that we're working with. While coriander seed, I said we could probably do this whole sequence, this whole 30 days with coriander seed. I would say that cardamom most encapsulates the actuality of embodying true wealth through our hunger, our ability to consume, to take in that which we desire, and then be nourished by it. That is all the domain, the beautiful domain of cardamom. So today we're going to be activating ourselves. We're going to be activating our desires, actually, with cardamom. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? To activate your desires? Oh, yeah. So as we go into this, a little bit more about this connection between activation, desire, and embodiment of true wealth. Let's connect the dots. The connecting piece that we're going to access in our practice together is hunger. So if we have desire, but we're not really aware of our desires, or we have desires, but it's so hard to feel our desires because we've been disappointed, because we've been let down, or we've let ourselves down, because some part of our self doesn't believe that we can actually have what we want. Then sort of here's our desire, or the flames of our desires burning over here. And then here's our experience, which if it's disconnected from our desire without knowing how to connect those two in an effective way, then we end up having the experience of being bored, of feeling flat in life, of not being able to get, juiced up by our passions. It's not because we don't have them. It's because of this particular disconnect. So the practice today is about activating so that we bring those two together. And the way that we activate and bring those two together is through our hunger. And I'm talking beyond just, hunger for food, like the ability of our being, of our physical being, of our emotional being, of our mental being, of our soul to be hungry, to be hungry. You know that feeling when you have an appetite for something, you're like, I want, and you can feel it, you can taste it. Your body's primed for it, and then you go get it and you enjoy it. That's the energy that we're calling in today. Activating our hunger so that our hunger can be the bridge that connects our day-to-day experience with our passion, with our fire. There is a point on the center of your stomach, CV12. It's midway, we've actually worked with this one before, it's midway between the belly button and the very end of your sternum, the end of the xiphoid process. It's actually right over the center of the belly. And I'm sure Rory will put a sketch up there for you, but if I touch it on myself, it's right about there. This is the front moo point, I like that name, for the stomach. And it can stoke the stomach fire. Not in a way that'll give you heartburn, don't worry. But with this work that we're doing with cardamom in this context, it's about stoking the hunger, stoking your appetite for life and for that which you desire. So before we go into this practice, we don't do this first? No. we're going to do it right while you have your finger on this point. So take your oil. I have a beautiful special dark cardamom from Guatemala. It's so good. It's like my little, I feel like, is it Gollum in Lord of the Rings? My precious. Like, I never want this cardamom to run out. We have some left. I'll put a link in the show notes. So take a drop of your cardamom, and you're going to place it on that point CV12, the front moo point for the stomach. Light touch. Letting the fragrance permeate your experience. Being enraptured in the richness of cardamom. And feeling the hunger, the connection to your desires build. Like a sweet fire in your being. No matter how big or how small your desire is, let it be there. Let the flame lift. Yes, that's it. That's it. And maybe you move through a little handful of desires, feeling each one, letting the flames stoke. Right as this is happening, there's thunder rolling outside. I can hear the sounds. Staying with this as long as it feels good, right, true. When you're ready, bringing your finger up for a nice inhalation. I'm so curious what you feel, what happened for you in this. Take a minute now to journal, to draw, to dance, to be with what just shifted, what just revealed itself, with what just stoked in your being. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, share as always. And if you're ready to stoke your fire, to clarify your desires, and to bring them into being even more than where you have taken it to thus far in your life, you can feel that edge of the next thing to come. Consider Abundant Creator Small Group Journey with me. I've placed a link in the show notes. From my heart to yours, and I'll see you tomorrow.